You think your dog sleeps next to you because it's cute, because they love you. But what if that's not the real reason? What if where your dog chooses to sleep is actually one of the most powerful messages they can send you? And most owners completely miss it. Because this behavior, it's not random. It's instinct. It's psychology. And it reveals something much deeper about how your dog truly sees you. When your dog curls up next to you at night or presses their body against yours, it feels comforting, warm, safe, like love. And yes, love is part of it, but not in the way you think. Because in the wild, dogs don't just sleep anywhere. Sleep is when they're most vulnerable. No defenses, no awareness, no escape. So where they choose to sleep is a decision based on one thing: trust at the deepest level. But here's what most people don't realize. Your dog isn't just choosing a comfortable spot. They're choosing who they trust to protect them when they can't protect themselves. Let that sink in. And this is where it gets even more powerful. Because if your dog consistently chooses to sleep right next to you, not across the room, not on the floor, but right beside you, they've made a decision. In their mind, you are safety. You are security. You are their safe place in a world they don't fully understand. But there's something else hidden in this behavior that most people completely overlook, and it changes everything. Because it's not just about trust, it's about bonding. In a dog's natural pack, sleeping close is not optional. It's survival. It reinforces connection, hierarchy, belonging. So when your dog chooses you at night, they're not just resting. They're saying, "You're my person, my pack, my place in the world." But what's really interesting is how your dog sleeps next to you, because the position they choose, that reveals an even deeper layer of meaning. For example, if your dog presses their back against you, that's not random. That's protection. They're aligning themselves with you, watching the other direction. It's a silent agreement. I've got this side, you've got mine. But if they curl into you, small, tight, almost like they're trying to disappear into your presence, that's vulnerability. That's emotional safety. That's your dog saying, "With you, I can fully let go." And if they sprawl out, completely relaxed, exposing their belly, that's the highest level of trust a dog can show. Because the belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. No instinct would allow that unless they feel 100% safe. But here's something that might surprise you. What it means when they suddenly stop sleeping next to you is something most owners completely ignore, and it can be a warning sign. Because dogs don't change patterns without a reason. If your dog used to sleep next to you and now they don't, it doesn't always mean they love you less, but it does mean something changed. Maybe stress, maybe discomfort, maybe something in their environment feels off, or maybe your behavior changed in a way they don't fully understand, and instead of communicating it with words, they communicated with distance. If this is changing how you see your dog, take a second, hit like, and subscribe. Because what you're about to learn next might completely shift your relationship with them. Because sleeping next to you isn't just about them feeling safe, it's also about them making you feel safe. Yes, it goes both ways. Dogs are incredibly aware of human emotion, your stress, your anxiety, your energy. And when they choose to stay close at night, sometimes it's not just for them, it's for you. They're grounding you, stabilizing you, being present in the quietest moment of the day. And this is where the emotional connection becomes something deeper than just pet and owner. It becomes mutual, a silent understanding, a shared space of trust where no words are needed. But here's the final piece most people never realize. Your dog doesn't see sleeping next to you as a habit. They see it as a decision every single night. They could go anywhere, a different corner, another room, a comfortable spot, but they choose you again and again and again. So the next time your dog curls up beside you or rests their head against you or quietly breathes in sync with you, don't just think it's normal. Don't brush it off. Because in that moment, they're not just sleeping. They're telling you something most humans spend their whole lives trying to find: safety, trust, connection, belonging. Your dog isn't just behaving, they're communicating. And now, you finally understand what they've been trying to say all along.